you get a look at the undefeated Mexican men's side. 3-0 on day one. They'll be taking on the Cayman Islands. They'll be kicking off in their white strip. Referee Kat Roche from the United States will have the whistle for this one. This is a big one for Cayman. They need to get the upset here to stay in touch. Mexico, though, in front of a raucous home crowd, willing them on. Looking to book their ticket through to the World Cup and Hong Kong later here today. Cribbs with the high start, goes deep, tap back. Chavez comes to midfield. Arredondo has the ball. Now Marquez, one of the stars of day one, Marquez. He's taken down on his own 40. Chavez has Pons out to his left. That's Pons with the ball now drifting. Loops around, retakes a pass. Finds Calderon. Calderon out to the little general. Chavez dances away from one, picks up the second. Calderon comes midfield. Arredondo. Marquez. Samano, the big man down the sideline. 7 tries on day one, looking for number 8. Back to Marquez. Well, they've turned it on early here. It's a fiesta. As Mexico strike first under the post for Marquez.
Just skipping along the line there. He broke 3 tackles and then a nice little offload. Great start for Mexico. Keeping the crowd happy.
Conversion successful. 7 points to 0. Early lead here for the home side. Take a look at the replay. Great offload, Samano. He scored 7 tries on day one. Setting one up for his center partner in Marquez. Chavez will get us restarted here. Brilliant start for Mexico here. Their first game on day 2. Again, tap back under pressure. And they're so effective with their kickoffs, Mexico. If they don't get the ball back themselves, they force the error, as they've done here in Cayman, on the back foot again here early on.
Yeah, it's key. You've got to have solid kicking abilities for the kickoffs, and obviously for the points as well. But the kickoffs can be so strategic, especially in such a short game like sevens.
That one goes against the head now. Wilson moves it wide. Oh, crunching tackle from Samano, showing he's just as effective on both sides of the ball. And the handling error too. Well, that's brilliant stuff from the big man who plies his trade out in this right wing.
Yeah, Montague trying to give it the old Quaid sidestep, but no messing around there. Straight up into him.
You haven't seen a Montague in a conflict like that since Capulets were in town.
Couldn't resist.
Referee Roach getting things established at the scrum here. Ball goes in, Curry shifts it across wide. Wilson now with the ball. The hard-nosed centre, Montague. Looking to find some success. Runs into the same scenario though. Midfield pressure, Mexico swarming here. Tap back. And timeout here, let's listen in. Looks like there may be an injury out in that right-hand touchline.
Yeah, Cayman got the ball all the way out wide, and there was some pretty heavy contact to the ground at least. I don't think it was much about the tackle, it was more about the hit on the ground.
And Wilson, he's the player affected. Maybe some foul play involved too here as referee Roach is asking for the big man, Samano. Captain Castillo. There's the yellow card for Samano. That's a tough one too. They'll be down to 6. Wilson appears to be in quite a bit of strife too. Cayman really used him effectively to get their go forward, Wilson. Tending to the injured player now.
That stretcher's been on the field way too much last couple of days.
Try to see on the replay there what happened to Wilson. Has earned for Ritsamano a trip to the sin bin though. There'll be a penalty on the restart for the Cayman Islands, who find themselves down 7 points to 0 here early on in the first half.
Securing the head there, so there's maybe a suspicion of neck injury.
Wilson's in the 8 jersey, so he comes in. See here, he loses his footing. So watch the number 8 there. He comes into the breakdown, loses his footing and slips. See if we can catch it here.
Just need it to roll the replay or maybe roll along. Puede avanzarlo, por favor.
Yeah, something must have happened there to Wilson. I didn't really see much.
Yeah, there was a body on the far side that maybe landed on top of him.
Okay. Wilson stabilised as they'll move him from the field. Hopefully just precautionary. Curry to get us restarted here with the tap. Once referee Roche is happy to get things underway.
Great sportsmanship from the Mexican crowd, cheering the Cayman player as on his way past for medical attention.
Curry gets us restarted. Cribb, midfield. White. Parker now, Montague on the wing. Big tackle comes in from Marquez.
Cayman just ran out of field space.
And a little handling error there from Weston at the breakdown. Good result for Mexico here, Gavin. Don't be surprised they slow this scrum down just to suck up some of that yellow card. Take their time. As the little General Chavez makes his way over to pick up the ball. Good scrum from Mexico. Arredondo as Marquez. Marquez wisely comes back to where his players and support are.
Nice hands.
Through the legs too. That one's going to be for the high shot though on Marquez. Nothing really in it from Cripps. Worth a penalty. It's now Calderon. Again, smart choice here just to take some time off the clock. Drive this ball into the corner. They'll go for the line out.
And a lot of pressure on Cayman. Mexico did really well. The beginning of all of this has come from just good slide cover tackles. Now Cayman find themselves pinned back inside the 22 again.
Just unable to take advantage of the one player being in the bin at the moment for Mexico. Cayman just haven't been able to get their hands on the ball. And Chavez takes that line out. Now Alderon. Again, Marquez. Worked last time, why not again? Marquez looking to spin free of the attention of White. Needs to find his way to the ground. Chavez sneaks it off the side. Chavez! The little general does it all himself. And Mexico, they get their second of the first half. 12 points to 0.
Great work from Marquez just to hold up that ball. They were trying to create the maul, and he managed to get his hands free and get the ball out to the little man.
Calderon looks to convert. Flags are up, 14 points to 0. Mexico back to a full contingent as we take a look at the replay. You said it, Gav. Great work there from Marquez to hold his feet, and Chavez, he does all the rest. Chavez with the restart. Tap back. Mexico. We'll have possession. No, ricochets. Scrum down here for Cayman. Not much time to go before the break. Crucial here if Cayman can get possession to put some points on the board before the break. Curry with the put in. Comes down the blind side, little chip over the top. There from Harvey. Harvey regathers. Now in the 22. Better stuff here from Cayman. They've got numbers. First pass goes astray. White. Another little chip over the top. Chavez forced to work. Mexico do extremely well to get back and recover. Through Samano. Fresh legs. Then off the feet against Cayman, that's a big one. Pretty much easy passage here as they'll piggyback with this penalty out of their own territory.
Good sequence to end off the half for Cayman. Shame it didn't work out for them. Little chip and chase, just changing it up. If it's not working, try something different. But it got them up the field, so they need to start thinking a bit more outside the box to be able to break down this Mexican defense, I think, because they're solid right now.
And Does take us through to the break. Mexico in the lead, 14 points to 0 over the Cayman Islands. 7 minutes in the books, 7 to play here.
So we got here this morning, and there was a bunch of kids out here playing rugby, the local community teams. I think they were pretty stoked to be in the facilities that they were in, and really good numbers. So it's a testament to the work that the Mexican Rugby Federation is doing with growing the game here. And having a crowd like that over in the stands following the local home team, that's another good sign.